So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
This is now today's lineup.
Burnley have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course, forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
So we're up and running. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Nuno Mendes. He's had it taken off him. Anthony. Anthony! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Caicedo. Cannavaro. Caicedo. Van Dijk. And it's Rashford. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Stood up well to him there. Ugo Chukwu. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has been clubbed away. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, not quite. Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. No, that's been intercepted. Ugo Chukwu. It's Florentino Luis. Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Van Dijk. Nuno Mendes. Baturina. Walker did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Not the most accurate pass. Kyle Walker. Now Ugo Chukwu. Baturina. Van Dijk. Looking for options for movement. Ugo Chukwu, foot in, and it's made its way to him, spread out to the left. Well, that's an excellent interception. Hannibal. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Showing great feet there. Rashford. Hannibal. Little pass back. Kyle Walker. Florentino Luis. Nice sequence of passes there. And he's had a hit! Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mendes. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ugo Chukwu. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ugo Chukwu. Aimed beyond the defence. Walker, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Caicedo to Bruno Fernandes. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the...
There's the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The goal scorer for Manchester
Another
United.
moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, that's fabulous. Nuno Mendes. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's having a shot! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And now they can spring out of defence. Anthony stood his ground strongly. Tries to dink it through. Oh, that's superb. He's through, now is he in?
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Tries to play it through. Bruno Fernandes. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Hannibal. So the team's separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0.
29,950.
Hannibal opts for safety. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He is just caressing the ball. And it's Rashford. Rashford. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's quick to get it clear again. Alexander-Arnold. He has found the way through. Flings in across. It is a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
Burnley
19.
choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United can try it again now. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Chooses to go back. It's anyone's ball now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just about up to 75 minutes. That is good alertness. Anthony. He is through here. Anthony looking to penetrate opposition lines. Broja. The message is clear. None shall pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nuno Mendes. Threads one in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That's very neat. And that is expertly dealt with.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Broja. Leading by just 1 goal and still some defending to do. Tries to pass it through. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Ugochukwu. Now Anthony. Ugochukwu. Very much into the last knockings. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Florentino Luis.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Kyle Walker. Hannibal. Rashford. Pass somewhat off target. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?